Let's mine. Let's craft. Let's Minecraft. Hello, everybody. No, wait. Oh no, what did I do? Because they changed how you access Minecraft in Bedrock. So now it's like Java, and I accidentally closed it. So I need to share it again. Okay, we're sharing it. Share it, no. Oh, okay, now it's sharing, but for some reason, okay, it's telling me that it can't share. Ah, stupid computer. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Finally. All right, now let's Minecraft. Let's Minecraft. Let's craft. Let's mine. Let's Minecraft. I think the graphics look different. All right, so welcome to my stream. I stream about 3 times a week. Every other stream is a Minecraft stream. And currently, I am trying to build a gigantic pyramid. Not that one. That's a small pyramid. Oh, they did something with the... Oh, it looks different. Why do you look different? Why do you look different? Chicken. I'm sure that was open. Yes. Okay. So I have a lot of sandstone, and the sandstone is going to be the outer layer of the pyramid. And the pyramid is going to go up as high as it possibly can before it reaches the limit of the sky, which I believe in Bedrock is like 65, something like that. 65 blocks. I'm going too slow. Too slow. Go faster. Run faster. Run in, 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 run in. It's a horse. All right. So I'm going to check the chat when I get rid of my first stack of sandstone. And I don't know why I'm doing. Oh no. No. I got to get rid of that one. It can't go there. Oh, also, the pyramid is in the middle of the ocean for some reason. Because it's not enough just to put a pyramid. The pyramid has to be in the middle of the ocean, right? Let me check the chat. We already have 2 people watching this, 1 person on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube. Thank you very much. Let's continue the absolute insanity that is built pyramid ever created. It will be so astounding. You won't be able to believe your eyes how big it will be. And okay. Oh no. I think I'm actually going to be done over here. Because, see, it's going to stop over there. It's going to stop. So, question, should I go to the end and keep going with this? I think I should, actually. I will keep going on this edge. Ah! I'm wasting my sandstone. Which I created by mining a lot of sand. All right, let's check the chat. Checking the chat. Still 2 people. Still 2 people. And we are also, I stream for about 3 hours every day. Not every day, like every session. 3 hours every day was probably, would make me go batty. And this is, it's actually a lot easier to build it when you've built something on the ocean. As you can see, a lot easier. And the fish are like, what are you doing, man? Why are you building this pyramid in the middle of nowhere? And I say to you, fishy, why? Why are you being so inquisitive? Mind your own business. I don't ask you what you're doing swimming around in the ocean. And they're like, well, that's your problem. That's your prerogative. Is there somebody? Why is it giving me this? Is there somebody here? No. Then why are you telling me this? I don't need to know that right now. Especially when I'm going to fall off. Oh, if I fell off right now, that would be bad. That would be very bad indeed, because I wouldn't be able to get back up on the edge. Dun, dun, dun. Getting up on the edge. Getting up on the edge. I gotta sit in a more ergonomically correct way. Because my old man back would be killing me. Now the dolphins are like, what are you doing, man? I am making a pyramid. What are you doing swimming around in the ocean? Like you're not doing anything. What? What is he doing in the middle of here? He's just randomly on my pyramid in the middle of the ocean. Get into the ocean. Is he drowning? Where'd the other guy go? He disappeared. Oh, he's invisible. Oh, right. Because he has this magic potion where he can disappear. He's got a magic potion in the ocean. Magic potion in the ocean. He don't ask for no lotion. He's got a magic potion in the ocean. Speaking of the Minecraft movie, I was recommended these YouTube shorts, an interview with Jack Black on Amy Poehler's podcast, and it was just so boring. Like, I couldn't. It's hard to say why it's boring, but Jack Black in interviews is kind of boring. He doesn't say anything interesting or unique. Yes, I said it, folks. I criticized the main man, Mr. Jack Black. No. Bum, 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 bum. If you're wondering how far this pyramid goes, pretty far. It doesn't look like a pyramid now, but it will eventually be a pyramid. Trust me. Trust me. I know what pyramids look like. It's true. So I was at work today, and my coworker told me something, and she's like, you can't even tell anybody this. You can't even tell your grandmother this. And then she's like, oh, your grandmother's probably dead though, right? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, that's weird. Very weird. All right. I am gonna get rid of this stack, and then I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna see what's going on in the chat. I'm gonna cultivate some parasocial relationships. No. Okay. Still two people. Two people to go. Oh. No. I think I'm going to run out of sandstone before I get to the end, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, that's actually okay because the second layer is going to be there. And I think I might reach to the end. Because it's not like I start, so, because yeah, it's 1 kilometer long and math is very hard. But if I have, okay, wait, no, I'm not going to do it, but I have 65 and 65 times 9. 65 times 9. Oh, I don't want to embarrass myself, but what's that called when you have dyscalculia? Yes, I have dyscalculia. All right, still lots of sandstone though. The question, will it be enough? I don't think it will be, but you can tell me in the chat what you think. Will I have enough sandstone blocks to trim the edge of this pyramid? I don't think I will. But we shall see. We shall see. Judgmental fish. Judgmental fish, give me what you wish. Judgmental fish. No. 61. No, go for the one with 61. The question, did I put 3? I think I might run out of like space on that side, so I might have to do more. It's possible. 27. The 27 club. Apparently, a lot of rock stars have died when they're 27. A lot more than Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, and Jimi Hendrix. I think one of those people wasn't 27 when they died, but I don't remember who it was. And I'm going to see how fast I can do it. Breaking the world record in pyramid building. Maybe not. Oh, this is the end. Okay. I made it to the end. That's amazing. I mean, the end of my pyramid, not the end in Minecraft. Okay, I need to do this in the proper way, though. So it needs to go like there, 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 Okay. And now, yes, like that. Okay, but maybe I'll just do it like one row at a time. One row at a time is not actually a song. One row at a time. It's not actually a song. You don't need to sing along to one row at a time. One row at a time. It's not actually a song. You do not need to sing along to one row at a time. All right, let me check the chat. Still 2 people watching. That's okay. That's all right. Apparently, though, on Twitch yesterday, it also appeared to show me 2 people watching, and there was actually 6 people watching on Twitch. So, yeah, what's up with that, Twitch? I mean, it's good that more people were watching than less. All right. I think this is actually also a waste of my sandstone. But oh well. Because I could do this with a different substance because no one's going to see it. The only thing that needs to be sandstone is the layer on top of it. But we will see. We will see. And wonder how long it will take me to get back there. I still can't believe that. Your grandmother's probably dead, right? Yep. I mean, she could be alive. How old would my grandmother be? I guess it depends on which grandmother, right? But, well, let's look at my grandfather. So, my grandfather died when he was 94, and he was born in the year 1914. So my grandmother would be a little bit younger than he was. In fact, I think he married her when he was in his 40s. So no, maybe before. It's weird because their marriage picture, he's like bald, but that's something that people, I mean, it happens to people who are younger than 40. And if it happened to you, you would just live with it back then. Anyway, I got distracted. This stream should be called Adam versus Math. So, if my grandfather was born in 1914, he would be 111 years old. That's crazy. So my grandmother would be probably about 100 years old then. Ah, that is crazy. I mean, not as crazy as when I will be 100 years old. Like, can you imagine being 100 years old? I cannot. I think what's interesting about that is I don't know if it's a profound thought or not. Probably it's not. Probably it's pretty obvious, but I had this thought once, like how gradually the times change. They change so gradually that you don't even notice them. Like it's like when continents drift across oceans. So they are moving, but it's so slow that nobody notices. And then eventually it's 100 years later. Like, so my grandfather lived through two world wars, a depression, war in Korea, a Cold War, the rise and fall of communist countries in Russia, in Eastern Europe, um, communism in China and in Cuba, Canada being an independent country. I mean, even the National Hockey League isn't that much older than my grandfather was. It's like, I think it's from the 1911 or something like that. Not to mention all of the technology and stuff, which I'll tell you about in one moment. Yeah, so the technology would be the craziest part because cars were invented earlier, but they weren't popularized until he was a kid, right? Tanks would be invented in the First World War, gas warfare, planes as warplanes, planes as methods of transportation. The telephone was invented before he was born, but probably became popularized during his early life. The cinema, also invented about 20 years before he was born, but obviously became more and more popular when he was a young boy. Radio when he was older, and then television, and then the internet, mobile phones. He never had a mobile phone, but probably they were around when he was an old man. So yeah, it's very interesting. He's just randomly swimming there. He lost his llamas. He lost his llamas. He lost his llamas. Yeah, so my point is like when he was alive, it wasn't like these things were necessarily like revolutionary. It's just all of the combinations of those things that made that century so technologically full of change. Like the Industrial Revolution had happened, but basically he grew up in a pre-electrical age, and then when he died, everything was electrified. I mean, during his life. So it's like you don't notice. And I see pictures of when I was growing up and like look at Friends, the sitcom now, which is like very rooted in the 90s. That's what people wore. Like fashionable people wore that stuff. And Now, if you wore it, it would be like, wow, why are you so old-fashioned? But it wasn't old-fashioned at the time. So I think that's the interesting thing about fashion is how does it change so quickly and you don't really notice? Because even if you follow fashion, it's hard to say like, oh, in 20 years this will happen and this will happen. Predictions are very hard to make. All right, all right, all right. I think I'm getting close to that. Yep. All right, now I got to go to the other end. All right, run in, run in, run in. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. I need to go over here. Yes. Yes. And we start on. Yeah, I guess that's the second layer. The second layer of the pyramid. The second layer of the pyramid. Watch Fun Animate says hi. Hi. They said hi about 2 minutes ago, but hello. Watch Fun Animate. That's a nice name. Pretty straightforward what you're doing there. He's watching fun and he's animating. Meanwhile, my pyramid is all coming together. Soon it will be the biggest, greatest pyramid ever built in Minecraft. I think I'll run out of sandstone also. I do have places to mine sand though, so I should be fine. We will see though. We will see. All right, question. If I have enough blocks to go to the end here, I think I probably will, but you never know. You never know. I heard some people and I was like, they're outside my window. And I was like, why are there people in Minecraft? Where are the noises of people coming from? Yes, indeedly doodly. I think I will have enough. We'll see, though. We will see. And here's more sand blocks. Sandstone blocks. I think it'd be crazy if I tried to make the entire pyramid out of sandstone. It's too late now because, as you saw back there, the base is not sandstone, but it's other material as well. The fish are certainly impressed. Okay. All right. All right now. Bum, 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 bum. Baby, it's all right now. Yeah, I think I'll have enough to go over there, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, we have 3 people, 2 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. My name is Adam or Dr. Delicious, depending on where you're watching. I'm an old man. I play games, mostly Minecraft, sometimes other games. I try to be as entertaining as I can, but sometimes I do very boring things. But maybe this is boring but interesting for you. Like, how much of the pyramid can he do in one streaming session? Inquiring minds want to know. It's 5:42. Do you know where your children are? Did you lose your llamas? No. Get out of the way. Obviously, I didn't want you to stand right in front of me, even though I was talking to you. I know that was my mistake. My mistake was talking to him, guys. I regret my life decisions. I do indeed. All right, I think I'll be able to make it to the end with these blocks, but we'll see. I also have a lot of sandstone right now, but I have a lot of other material as well, so maybe it's better to concentrate on using the other material and then using the sandstone. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh! The indignity of the misplaced block. No. 5 more. 2 more. 64 more. I'm going to race the salmon. See if I can get there before they do. Oh no! Oh, I misplaced the block again. Tell me why did I misplace the block? I don't know. Whoa. It's so far you can't see the end of it. Is that the sun? I don't know. There's like a pot of gold at the end of my pyramid. Ooh, I could do that. I could put a pot of gold at the end of the pyramid. That seems like a lot of stuff to do, though. I gotta really focus on one project at a time. All right, let's check the chat. Oh, we have 4 people now watching. 3 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Adam or Dr. Delicious, depending on what platform you're watching on. And I am attempting to build the world's, in Minecraft, the world's largest pyramid in Minecraft, both in terms of volume and in terms of height. This is a very long-term project, and I don't expect to be finished anytime soon, but maybe I will be. Who knows? I have other projects in this Minecraft world, like making it flat, but right now, I'm focused on the pyramid. And the question, will I make it to the end with only these blocks in my inventory? I think I will. I think I can see the end almost there. But place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Will I be able to make it to the end? And let us see. The dolphins certainly think I will be able to. Well, I agree with you, dolphin man. Or dolphin woman. But how is there a fly in my room in almost November? That's crazy. Also cleaned today, so maybe didn't have any place to hide. Oh, and I saw like this. Oh, damn it. I saw this really big, I don't even know if it was a spider the other day. It was just this insect that was maybe half the size of a tarantula and had about 8 legs. And I was like, and it was dead and it was lying on the kitchen floor. And I was like, okay, that's very odd. And theoretically, there are no poisonous insects here, but there's certainly weird looking insects. Oh, damn it. How am I ever going to make it to the end if I keep using all of my blocks in ways in which I don't want to use them? Oh, I'm not going to make it to the end, but I can see the end. See, there's the end right there. And by end, I mean end of my pyramid, not the end of Minecraft. Because I guess there's the overworld, the nether, and the end. Maybe there's something else? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the end there. All right, let me check the chat. Still 4 people. Thank you very much for joining me. Inventory gone. We need to replenish the inventory. Let me run very quickly and not at all dangerously on top of my pyramid. I should have built like a fence around it. Yes, that would have worked. I'm gonna fall off. Oh no! I fell off. Oh no. Why can't I? Oh, right, because it's too high. I can't actually jump from there. I need to jump on this thing first. Oh, that was, see? Quite dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Oh. Now I have to run back a kilometer. Really? Yes. Running back. Maybe I could ride a dolphin or something. Or, oh, maybe that's too much work. I could get a boat and then I could like ride in my boat. That might be better. Okay. Now you see the shores of my beautiful island. And on my beautiful island, you can see some sugar cane that I planted and some a cow. I said some cow, but there's literally one cow. And I think that's just a random block my son put there because there are very few gates, but there are some. Where is the gate? Where is the gate? Where is the gate? Where is the gate? Show me where the gate is, man. Okay, there's one there. And it's open too. Okay. You're open. All right. My copper ingots. And where can I put them? Yes, let's put them there. And what I'm doing is I'm emptying out all of these chests. And then if they're empty, I'm putting them on the next construction site. There's in that direction, generally, there's another island that's getting in the way of the pyramid building. All right, so let me get rid of the copper again, and more copper. And you can go there. Yes. And I'm not going to use any of the coal. Why? Because I want to use the leaf litter first. Why? Because I want to exploit nature. And eventually, I don't want any natural thing left on my world. Okay, so let's leaf litter. That is... Jesus. He lives! It lives! That's animal products. Oh, more sandstone. No, that's sand. That's sand, man. This is sandstone. Okay. And okay, the box is empty now, so need to get rid of the box. or chest, I guess. It's not a box. All right. Tools. Oh, glass. Yeah, I'm going to put glass blocks on the pyramid. Why? Because why not? Okay, let's plant material. Oh, wait. The chest with the glass blocks is empty now. So I need to get rid of that. Okay, plant material. And granite. Okay. Some more chests are empty. Okay, not empty. Oh, not empty. Oh, wood. Wood. All right. Yeah, we're also going to use wood as a building material in the pyramid. Why not? Why not, I say? Why not? All right. So now we're gonna go to the other place. We're gonna go to the main construction area of the pyramid. Oh, well, the new area, maybe not the main area, the new area of construction. And I'll just show you. No. Ah, damn it. Just wanted to close the gate, people. Yeah, see? So I'll show you what it looks like from the top of the baby pyramid. So this is the baby pyramid, and right now I'm currently constructing the Big Daddy or Big Mama pyramid there. See, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Yes, yes it is. All right, so now we can continue with this. Do, 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 do. All right. So you'll see the other end of the pyramid in all of its glory. I mean, pretty much looks like, yeah, this area of the pyramid is a bit more built up than over there. But yeah, this is a lot easier to do than building the base because you can do basically 4 blocks in the same time period as you can do 1 block on the ocean. I might run out of sandstone because I didn't fill up everything with sandstone, but we'll see. And it's very hypnotic what I'm doing now. It's like driving when it's raining. You want to fall off the side, like, oh, I'll show you when intrusive thoughts win. Which is okay because it's only Minecraft. Because unlike in real life, in Minecraft I can swim. Do do do. All right. We are cooking with gas, cooking with gasoline, smearing things with Vaseline. I don't know why. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that at home, kids. Don't do that outside of the home also, unless whatever thing you're talking about needs to be smeared with Vaseline. Although I don't know in what situation that could happen. Oh no, we're down to 2 people. Down to 2 people. That's okay. We're almost on hour 2 of the stream. So I stream for 3 hours every 3 days a week. I can't believe people would not be fascinated by this fascinating thing. I'm pretty fascinated by it myself. And question, when do we get to the end, is a very good question. Very good question indeed. Will we make it to the end? That's also a very good question. I don't know the answer. I hope I do, but I really don't know. The long and winding road, bum bum. Do we hear a chicken? Where's the chicken? Seems like an odd place for a chicken. I don't know, maybe he's got chicken plans. It's like, this is the perfect place for a chicken. No one will ever suspect me committing my chicken crimes. I wonder what a chicken crime would be. I can think of crimes done to chicken, but crimes committed by chicken, I think that's more of a stretch. Imagine like, stop, this is a holdup. I'm robbing the bank. Maybe crimes done by people dressed as chicken. I think that's probably its own genre of thing. But crimes done by chicken, I don't think so. But maybe I'm wrong. And and going. All right. Okay. Still 2 people, and we're officially in the second hour of the stream. And I still don't know if I'm going to make it to the end with my sandstone. Will our hero make it to the end of the pyramid with this row of sandstone? Tune in right now to find out. Somebody was upset because I killed the fly. I didn't kill the fly, by the way. It escaped. It's flying around somewhere in the world at large. Or at small. Sorry, that was a dad joke. All right. Okay, still, that's sand though, so that's not going to be very effective. I think I will have enough sandstone. I have a feeling I'll have enough. But we'll see. So I think that's the end right there, actually. Okay, but then what am I going to do with the rest of the sandstone? Oh, I know what I can do. I can make it, try to go up again another couple of layers. Going up a couple of layers. Let's see if that is effective. What do you think? Will it be effective? Not if I just keep wasting material. I have to go to work tomorrow. Yay! It's actually my last day in my current position. I have a lot of stuff to do, surprisingly, for my last day. Lots of meetings. But that's how it goes. And let's see. How far? Actually, I think a lot farther, so I might run out of sandstone, actually, but we'll see. All right. Let's make another bet if you think I'm going to run out of sandstone or not. So on the last side of the pyramid we were on, I did run out of sandstone. So if you thought that I would not run out of sandstone, then you lost the bet. So what do you think now? Well, actually, well, maybe I won't say anything. But if you watched the stream before, you know what you should bet on. Just look up that way. All right. And we keep going to the end of the pyramid, which is in that direction generally. What? Oh, those blocks didn't generate. They did not generate. All right, now they did. Okay. Yeah, so the pyramid ends in the kind of the middle of this island here. So I thought that I would not run out of blocks, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I will. Can he make it to the end? Will he have enough blocks? We will see. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. I'm going to go all the way over here and turn the corner, but it will be enough blocks. Okay. All right. So yes, you can see. So over here will be my work area, and I have 6 chests to place down there, so I shall do that right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Go in the right direction, you stupid chest. Okay. Let's see. Still 2 people watching. Although, it's actually pretty amazing that I consistently have 2 people watch. Especially when I do things like this kind of Minecraft. All right. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to continue to make the maybe no. I'm going to just keep the. No, I keep changing my mind. Because this needs to be done anyway, so I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make like a row. yeah, I'm going to make 2 rows. I'm going to like go in this direction. Not that direction. No, 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 no. This direction. Okay. So I'm going to put granite and then some glass. The sandstone there, some more glass, and then some wood. Yes, why not? Because it's a block. Although technically I've used sand here anyway. But I decided not to. For reasons that will never become apparent. No, actually, I was gonna make like a roof with glass cubes in my castle, but I decided that that's a project that I wasn't actually that interested in, so I'm continuing to do this pyramid project. And question, will I make it to the other end of the pyramid? I think I will, but we'll see. Because actually, this is another way the pyramid can be made, is just go like line by line and then keep going up as much as is required. I'm not sure if it would work, but I think it would because this is 2 layers up. Yeah, and then see, so it's going to be even, and then I'll put like another layer of sandstone there. And very weird to have glass. Oh, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. Because I put it beside rather than next. It's completely normal that if you broke glass, you don't get anything back, but it's kind of weird in Minecraft because you can break most things and get them back. No, not again. But yeah. Wait a minute. Is that solid? Yes, it is solid, so you can stay like that. That also can stay there. Because what we're trying to do is make one line in that direction. Yes, one line in that direction, and then we'll go back in the other direction, and then we'll put a layer of sandstone on it. Could you make a cube that would support the cubes of glass that would support a pyramid? Probably, I would say. I don't know. Okay, that's good. And going down. And, I keep putting too many blocks here. Okay. We've gotten rid of all of the glass, and now we're going to move on to other things. We have 2 people who are watching now on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube. Welcome. Okay, now we have 2 people again. I don't know. I talked to them and I scared them away. All right, now we're going to make a wood layer. It's not even going to be like a complete layer. It's going to be like a line. And it will work. Why? Because I said it would. Okay, now some granite action. Granite. Okay. All right. So, question if we're going to make it to this side, and then I'm wondering, like, if I can just do line by line. Probably not. The only reason I'm doing it here is because I have some sandstone that I wanted to get rid of, and I don't think it makes much sense to put it on like layer and layer and layer. Mm. All right. Oh, we have wood. We still have wood. Wood is also, I don't know. I think some materials, and might be completely wrong, but I think some materials are a lot easier to place. I think wood is one of the easiest to place on other materials. Like, look at that. Just so quick. Whereas something like glass or even granite is not as good. Am I gonna make it? Probably not. All right. I think I can see the end. See the end. And I don't know why I keep saying that. 900 days. Wow. 900 Minecraft days. So if you're wondering how long it takes to build this much pyramid by yourself in Minecraft in 900 days without sleeping. And will he make it to the end, ladies and gentlemen? I think probably not, but it will be close. Especially if I keep doing that. Going back to the place where I belong. Okay, when I sing, I lose viewers, so I shouldn't sing. Where should I? What do you think, chat? Should I sing or not? Let me know. Whew. It's a lot of wood, but I think it won't be enough. This is a multifaceted pyramid. Imagine in 1,000 years they excavate this pyramid and they're like, we expected it to be hollow, but it's full of gravel and glass and wood and dirt. Makes perfect sense, right? Makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, I need more material for that. Nope. 2 people. We're getting up to the halfway mark of the stream. And I'm going to open the window. See how far I can run and open the window at the same time. Not very far. I mean, pretty far. Pretty far, but I need to... Go over here. And I need to navigate through here. Oh, I didn't put any. Oh, so much sandstone in there. I need fuel. Where's their fuel? That's not fuel. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Yes, I'm definitely going in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's fuel. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, that fire is still burning. Okay, those are tools. Okay, plant material. More plant material. Ores. Oh, wood. Okay, I have a lot of wood. Okay, I'm not going to have any space to make more, but that will be fine. That will be fine. Engage. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the wind outside. It's pretty loud. Let me run up the pyramid. Well, I can't run up the pyramid for some reason. And let me run down the pyramid. Whoa. Okay. Now we're going to waste a lot of wood. Maybe not waste. Put a lot of wood to good use. That's a better way of saying that. Right? Let's be positive. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah, it went up like that. Okay. I'm just wondering, because I'm a bit worried that if I do it row by row, it won't retain the pyramid shape, but I think it will. You might be thinking, all of the stuff you could build with those beautiful trees, beautiful wood. What is more beautiful than a pyramid, I ask you? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Exactly. Okay. We're going to join the two rows here. Okay. Now I need to go back down in that direction. All right. And we are going in straight. Yeah, so as long as I make sure that it doesn't, that it turns around in that one, it will be fine. Right? Right. So yeah, I only need to go in that direction another 9,998 rows. Sorry, no, 998 rows, not 9,000. That would be crazy. That would be a lot bigger than 1 kilometer because, yeah, the pyramid is actually 1 kilometer long. Okay, that needs to go because that layer is going to be limestone. It's not going to be wood at all. This is like an IKEA pyramid. An IKEA pyramid. Why not? And question, will I be able to go to the end with this much wood? I think so. I have a lot of wood. I like how it's multicolored, the wood also. The trees are also probably glad that they sacrificed their lives so that they could be part of a gigantic pyramid, you know? I think that makes perfect and complete sense. I'm in quite the rhythm now. It's that very nice time of year when the wind outside, when you open your window, is not exactly warm, but it's not cold also. It's very nice, very autumny. Ooh, it's raining. It's raining in Minecraft and raining in real life. I got hypnotized. I got hypnotized again. Hypnotized by placing the blocks. Don't let it happen, folks. Had a meeting today. I was working from home and I was doing this with my chair. And I was like, oh, that must be so annoying. But I don't care. I like it. Okay, you can't be there. You are out of place. Excuse me. And the blocks are almost done. I think I have more, but we'll see. I do have more. So many more. Ooh, 4 people. Nexeto says, hello, and how long is the pyramid? We have 4 people watching. Hello, everybody. The pyramid is, it's 1 kilometer long. Yes. So I think it's going to be the biggest, well, I don't know for sure. I'm saying it's the biggest it will be the biggest pyramid ever constructed in Minecraft, but please don't fact check that because that might not be true, but I think it is true. And thank you everybody who joined to watch me construct this pyramid in the rain. And with the window open, it feels like it really feels like you can see on the game. It feels like that for me right now. Okay, I will check the chat after I get rid of another stack of blocks. Which should be very shortly. And it's also good to use different material because then you can kind of gauge how, oh geez, where was that? This is a bit dangerous. I don't think I've ever been struck by lightning in Minecraft, but there's first time for everything, I guess. Okay. Yes, so Nexeto says, dang, that's going to take a lot of time. Probably, but I am pretty, I don't want to say close to finishing, but I'm close to finishing the beginning, if that makes any sense. So not beginning anymore. I'm clearly in the middle of the pyramid construction. And I think going row by row is actually the way to go. It might go a lot faster. We'll see. So again, I'll check the chat after I get rid of 2 stacks of blocks. But if you have any questions, any comments, let me know in the chat and I will respond to them. I have massacred a lot of trees for this project. Entire forests have succumbed to my wrath. Although the good thing about trees is that when you cut them down, at least in Minecraft, at least one, I don't know what the statistics are, but like I think one tree at least gives you another tree that you can plant, probably even more. And here's the random glass blocks, of course. Okay, maybe I'll do one more stack because that went really quickly. Okay, you can't be there. This is the lime, the sandstone rung. Can I pick that up? Ah! Okay, that didn't take as quickly as I thought it would. But okay, I'll just finish this very quickly, and then I'll check the chat. Five, four, three, two, one. All right, let's check. And Nexeto says, are you doing this alone, or sometimes there might be someone helping you? Generally, I'm doing it alone. My son and my daughter occasionally play. Like my daughter maybe plays in this world like once a year. And my son plays more often, but he's usually doing his own kind of projects. And he's helped occasionally, but he gets quite bored of doing this, obviously. And it's not like I want to like say, "Oh, you got to do it," because that would be violation of child labor laws, you know. But for the most part, yeah, I did the whole thing myself, and I'm doing the whole thing myself. But it's motoring along. And you can see it doesn't actually take that long, depending on the material. Putting material in the ocean is a lot harder. That's the time-consuming bit. Because, yeah, also the pyramid is completely on the ocean. Why? Because why not? I mean, you need space for projects like this. This is like the Minecraft version of Dubai, I think. Okay, that's a lot of glass that I used, I realize. What's down there? Some fish. Okay, let's check the chat. So Nexato says you must have a lot of patience and motivation to do this. I would already quit Nongwa after 10 minutes, lol. Yeah, patience is good. And this might be surprising, but I find this like really relaxing. Because I think generally you need big projects in life. Big projects that you can keep going and going and going and going and going. And so you always have something to do when you don't have anything to do, right? So, yes, I think that this, yeah, so it's relaxing on the one hand, and I want a project that I can keep going and, you know, because it's weird. It's kind of weird, but like when it's accomplished, I'll be like, oh my God, I built that giant thing in Minecraft. And mostly I built it by myself, you know? And that's actually why I started streaming, is because like you can go back to the previous VODs or the stuff on YouTube, and you can see exactly what the world looked like. And you can see, like, I mean, that's not a good example, but if you look over there where the other pyramid is, you can see that all of that was mountain and I made it flat. So, yeah, it's just a record of my accomplishments, which don't mean anything, but are enjoyable nonetheless. All right, all right. Okay, we're almost done the glass section. And we're almost done the to the end of the pyramid. At least so far, I need to get rid of this island, because obviously the island is in the way, but that's a different problem for a different day. Yeah, Nexeto says it could be relaxing in somewhat way. Yeah. Also depends on your personality, what relaxes you, right? Okay, so now I need the sandstone. And that's just sand. So I'm going to put the sand in one of the chests already that I have over here. I'll put the sand next to the sand. And then I will be able to make more sand later. I mean sandstone. Because I want to be able to do the following. This works a lot better. I don't know if you can hear the plane. It's weird because I don't actually live near the airport, and anywhere in my city you can hear the planes fly over. Okay. I will check the chat when I get rid of another stack. Or I get struck by lightning, whatever happens first. We'll see. Even the sandstone is not as easy to place as the wood, but it's super easy, so it goes pretty smoothly, I would say. Out of sandstone already. So we have 5 people watching now. 4 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. Thank you very much. And Nesecto says the pyramid will look good when it's finished. After finishing the pyramid, what other project are you looking to do in Minecraft or in other games? So generally, I stream Minecraft one stream, and then the next stream, I stream a different game. Currently, I'm streaming Civilization 3, and I am trying just to conquer the world, because in that game, and then I'll pick other games to stream apart from Minecraft, and I'll try and complete each game and then pick another one just as something to break the monotony of me building pyramids all the time. And generally, I'm trying to make my Minecraft world as flat as it can possibly be. So it helps at the moment gather resources for the pyramid, because obviously you need stuff to make a pyramid with. And so all of the material I've gathered, making the island over there relatively flat, I have used for the pyramid. So I imagine when I finish the pyramid, I'll have to think of another project to use all of the material with, because then, I mean, obviously I'm not going to make the entire Minecraft world flat because it's practically infinite, but as much as I possibly can would be great. So it might be nice to build other, like, supersized buildings, like, I don't know, a huge bridge or something like that. But I don't know. I'll think about it. Do you have any suggestions as to what I could build that would be a huge project? I'll check in one moment the chat. Okay. Let's run back here and then check the chat. I'm not running anymore. Run! Run, Forrest, run! It looks like those risers at school sometimes. It's just a random row of glass. Okay. Let me check the chat. So Nexeto says, is this why you've made an ocean world? So it's easier to make it flat. It's not actually an ocean world. I'm just building the pyramid in the middle of the ocean. I can show you when I get more material what it looks like. The one island. I don't know. I spawned, my son and I, we started this game and we spawned like on one island and then we went to another island. So I haven't really explored much of the world. It might just be a bunch of little islands. I don't really know. I know there's like 3 big ones. Well, relatively big ones. The Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that would also be good to do. The and I would maybe do a better job of figuring out how high I can make it without, because I just started building this pyramid and then I was like, well, I'm going to make it 1 kilometer high. And then I figured out that actually you can't make it 1 kilometer high in Minecraft because there's this, there's a limit to the sky. So this will be as high as I can make it. Which is not that high. I think it's like 68 or something. Something like that. All right. And here we go. Yes, I guess that can be like that. It stopped raining. Stopped raining, so I need to close my window because it's still raining in the real world. So, and now it's a bit chilly. We'll see. We'll see. So Nesecto, sorry for mispronouncing your username. Nexecto says, oh, I thought it was an ocean world. My bad. Lol. Yeah, the sky limit I think is 320, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I don't know. There is a limit. I'm not sure what exactly it is. It's different on Bedrock and Java, and this is Bedrock. I guess people know that, but I would like my son prefers to play Java, but I actually don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you just by looking at it that it was Bedrock or Java. Or maybe I would if I play Bedrock mostly, so. Well, when I say mostly, I mean entirely. All right, so I will do another 2, maybe 3 stacks, and then I'll check the chat because that stack went really quickly for some reason. And we're now in our 3rd hour of the stream, so thank you everybody who's joined us so far. I mean, we haven't done the 3 hours. We've done 2 hours and a bit. Yeah, we're in our 3rd hour. Math is hard again. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, but this is going really fast, actually. I did run out of sandstone, but that's okay. I wonder, I just had this random thought, because if you took lava and you made the outside of a pyramid like cobblestone, for example, some material that didn't burn, and you made the inside of the pyramid like wood, could you burn away the inside of the pyramid and just leave it hollow? If I had thought more carefully about this project, I think that's probably what I would have done. If that works. I don't know if that works or not. So Nesecto asks me, mobs don't spawn on the platform. Are you in peaceful mode? I am on, yes, I'm on peaceful mode. So they don't spawn on the platform, no. We started out with it being like a more difficult level of survival, but there was always be like, you know, creepers blowing up, making holes everywhere, and it was so frustrating to have to like wake up in the morning and in Minecraft and repair the damage. Plus, you see, this is day 901 of this world. So basically, I have been, you know, my character doesn't sleep in Minecraft. He just works. So, yeah, a bit sad, but what can I say? He has his mission. All right. I wonder if I'll make it to the other end, though, before I run out of wood blocks. Or, I guess these are planks. We will see. I think I will just run short. Hold on. Okay. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe it will be enough. We will see. All right. Oh, my hand is itchy. Oh, it's like itchy in a very weird spot. Like right here. I think it's kind of psychological. All right. So Nexto says, dang, day 901. That's very long. Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to go. No problem. Wish you the best of the best, man. Hope you make that pyramid. I hope so too. So we're on hour 3 of the stream. It's 2 hours and 6 minutes to be precise. We have 3 people watching, which is great. If you want to chat, you can chat. If you just want to watch me construct the largest pyramid ever in Minecraft, you can do that. So completely up to you. So I will check the chat after every 3 stacks. So I'll finish this and then I'll check the chat again. But thank you, thank you to the individual who commented. It's always a nice plus when somebody chats in the chat, because that's kind of why you do it, to talk to different people. That's kind of why I do it, to talk to different people, and as I mentioned before, to make a record of my progress. No. Will I make it to the end with this? Probably not, but we'll see. Especially if I don't put the blocks in the right direction. I mean, they don't need to be moved, but that is kind of annoying when you're making a row and you put it in the wrong direction. Okay. Hard to say exactly where I am. So we have 4 people watching now, 3 people on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch. Thank you very much. Let me move my very cranky chair. It's loud and cranky. Okay, now I have to run and get some more material for my work project. So Nexeto, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but they thought that I had, and I'm sorry I'm saying they because I don't know your gender and I don't want to assume anything, but they asked if if I spawned in an ocean world, which is actually kind of a good question, but no. So here, this is the island I spawned on. I didn't spawn here. So as I said, my son and I, we took a boat to this island and I made most of it flat, but I'll show you. So here, where this pyramid was, there was like a small mountain, and I'll show you in this direction. There is a much larger mountain. And I think it's like a continent because it keeps going in that direction and there are like things that are connected. And so basically from here, where the fence is, until this kind of now it's like a wall, but I made all of that flat. So yeah. And here you can see this giant cavern. So the cavern, there was a hole in the cavern, so I made it flat as well. I don't know why I need leaves right now. I don't need leaves, but Gemini, no. Bad Gemini, bad Gemini. So yeah, the idea is that everything will be flat and then I will use the material for different projects. Currently, I'm using the material that I gained by making a lot of that flat to construct this pyramid. But eventually the pyramid will be done and I'll need to use the material for other projects. Maybe like the Eiffel Tower. Maybe I'll do the whole 7 Wonders of the World thing. I don't know. Okay, where? And yeah, you see all these chests. These chests are these chests are all. So I filled up all of those chests with the material I used to make the world flat. I mean, maybe not make. I gathered while making the world flat. And then I'm going to try and use all of the material. So these are the extra tools. And this is just for plant material. And another one for plant material. And for ores and stuff. Okay, so here I need to make some more wood. Probably going to be able to fill this a couple times. Crafting table! There's never a crafting table nearby when you need one. Okay. So, oak planks. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna have to come back. No, not that one. This one. So I'm getting some oak. So basically I'm converting the wood into planks so I can use more of it in the pyramid. All right. I will check the chat after I finish my conversion therapy. That was not a good joke. Sorry about that. My wood conversion. Oh, still, holy. Lots of wood. No, not there. Here. I might run out of space, actually. There's a high possibility that I will run out of space. Wow. Okay, haven't run out of space yet, but very close. Let me check the chat. So we're down to 3 people. I think we had like 5 maybe, max. Which is okay. All right. Okay. So we can kind of use this. So much wood. So much wood. Okay. Wood and then cobblestone. All right. So just another reminder, I stream 3 times a week for 3 hours. So those days are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I start approximately at 5:30 my time, and I finish approximately at 8:30 my time, although I might start earlier. So if you're here at 5:30 and you want to catch my stream, you will definitely catch it on those days. But also, there is VOD on Twitch if you miss anything and you want to catch up, and also on YouTube. All of the streams are archived there, so you can watch them, and people actually watch them, which is a bit surprising to me, but why not? Why not? Okay. I should have probably gotten this sandstone, but that's okay. I need to use all of the material anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I use it all now or later. It will all be used, is what I'm saying. Also, if you're interested, I publish a lot of review videos about different movies, mostly movies and TV, but also books, true crime, other things as well. I did a very popular, well, by my standards, popular review of K-pop Demon Hunters. So check that out if you want. Ooh, Victoria 3 is on sale for how much? 70%, but that's still pretty expensive. Yeah, sorry about that. So if you're interested in catching Victoria 3, apparently there's a sale on Steam right now. They don't pay me, I just noticed that. I think sales should always be like on Steam, they should be like 99% off. Then I'd buy everything. Well, it's probably good that it's not like that because I noticed that I had a problem maybe like 4 months ago or 5 months ago. There'd be something on Steam that would be on sale and I'd be like, well, I'll buy it because why not? And then I would like download the game and it would like be games that I wanted to buy for a long time, but I didn't have like the PC to be able to play it. And now I do. So I'd be like, okay, well, I'll buy it. And then I find generally I didn't like it very much. Like, or sometimes just random things. Like I bought American Trucker and Euro Trucker just because I think people said that they liked it, and then I played it, and it was okay for a while. Maybe I'll stream that too, but it wasn't certainly a great time for me. The only game that I really like recently is obviously Minecraft because you can do whatever you want in Minecraft. All right, we're back to 4 people. We have 3 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch. So, yeah, thank you for joining me in my creaky, cranky chair. So let's see how quickly I can do this. I mean, I have more wood blocks. I think next time I go for more material, I will take some sandstone because that would bring it all together. Definitely bring it all together. So if you have any questions, I check the chat like after every 3 stacks. Which will be in a stack and a half. So you can ask me or make a comment and I will respond. Yeah, I guess that can stay there because that's going to be the next level of the pyramid. Same with that. Okay. I think it will be easy to make it to the end with that amount of material, but we'll see. I mean, the end of the pyramid. And I don't know. I just suddenly thought of red green, which is probably somebody that no one who is not my generation remembers. So red green was like this Canadian skit show. It's very hard to describe. No one has any comments on the red green show, which is completely normal, seeing as it would be hard to talk about it even if you did watch it. All right. But it's basically like the Canadian version of Tim Allen. But not a real person. So it's like a character being played by a comic who is like the Canadian version of Tim Allen. And he has a show, but it's not even like it wasn't a sitcom. It was more like as I said, a sketch show. So that was weird. Canadian comedy is weird, man. Very weird. All right. Yeah, I'm from Canada. If you didn't know, now you do. And we are continuing with the blocks. All right. So I think a wooden pyramid would be the easiest to actually make because you could just cut down the trees and plant them again and again. And then, you make the logs into planks and you get like 3 times the amount of material that you have. So I think that would actually work the best, actually. All right. Yeah, I've got a lot of wood. He's got a lot of wood. Cha cha cha. I don't know. If people like songs, I'll sing. If people don't like songs, I won't sing. But you have to tell me. Because how would I know? How would I know? Do 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 do. It's weird, but I have favorite material in Minecraft and favorite categories of material. So far, my favorite planks are birch planks. My favorite stone is sandstone. I also like granite. Okay, we're back to the boring oak planks. It does look cool though. It's a pity that I'm going to have to put sandstone on top of that. Yes, you can stay like that. Yes, you can. Oh, I'm almost to the end of the pyramid. Will I have enough material to get to the end? That is the question. I think I will. Oh, definitely. Thought I had less material. But I have enough to get to the end and then start on my way back. All right. Still 3 people. Also, on my YouTube channel, I have a goal to have 100 subscribers before the end of Christmas. I have 91, so I think it's completely reasonable. A goal, and then I will move on to other goals because generally I want to be monetized. My son was like, "Do you have any Twitch goals?" It's like, good question. I do not currently have any Twitch goals because generally the next stage would be to have 4. You need, I think, for the first step in monetization in Twitch, there's like 4 criteria that you need. And I have 3 of them, but one of them is like average of 4 people per stream watching. And I'm not sure exactly how you make that a goal. Like, I mean, obviously it is a goal, but with subscriptions on YouTube, you can say, oh, just please subscribe, and people understand the concept of that. But to ask people like, hey, I'm streaming now, come join my stream, even though you have other things you might want to do, because I need this average. So I think it's a bit more organic. Okay, I see one disadvantage is that eventually I won't have anywhere to climb out of the pyramid because the rows will get so high. But it seems like a problem for future me. Yeah, and the next goal, I think you need 1,000 subscribers for the first level of monetization in YouTube, and something like 1,000 hours of watch time. And I think I'm slowly getting there. So it's possible. All right, now this direction. Will I have enough material to go back? That's a very good question, and I don't know the answer. Probably not. See, you can't be there. That is clearly a sandstone layer right there. Again, wrong place. That's crazy. I didn't chop anything down over there, and now there's like a random leaves floating in the air because leaves don't have gravity. Well, leaves have gravity, but branches don't have gravity, so I'm gonna have to cut that down eventually. I mean, I would have anyway, but I don't like it when Minecraft doesn't obey the simple rules of physics. Like, look at that. Or maybe it's just not chunkified yet and I'm too far away. Or is it like literally floating in the air? It's literally floating in the air. How? Why? Craziness. Oh, I see. No, I thought maybe it was connected to one of those trees. Maybe it is, and you just can't see the trees from over there. Anywho. A bit of a problem, because how am I going to get to the... See, but no. I can do this. I can go up like this. And it's fine. All right. I think I have more. I might not have any more. We will see in one moment. I mean, any more blocks? Oh, now he's stuck. He's stuck in the pyramid. Oh, lots of blocks. Planks. He's stuck in the pyramid. We are stuck. Not my fault you're stuck. You're stuck. I mean, it is kind of my fault because I built this wall you can't easily get up. But I didn't invite you to go in the middle of my pyramid. You did it to yourself. See, there's a beautiful island over there you could go to. Oh, I have an idea. That I could go and because I think I will make it to the end. Oh, right, but I need, because I didn't start at the end, so it's not going to be an even row. It's going to finish up here. Garg. Or maybe the wood is even and the sandstone is not even. That might be possible. Yeah, I think that is possible. All right, so I will get some sandstone. Okay, I don't know if that was 3 stacks, but I'll ask. I'll check the chat after the next stack. So I think that was 3 stacks, but I got distracted. I'm trying to count. Okay. Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. I knew that I didn't start this where at the end of something, but I think it's close to the end. But we'll see. No, you can't be there. And I got hypnotized again. My motor skills are poor. Because, you ever start like doing something and then you suddenly get lost in thought and you're like, oh yeah, I am streaming right now. I shouldn't be thinking about that. And I wasn't even thinking about like something really profound. I was thinking like, oh, where am I going to sit on Monday? Because I'm changing teams, but they have like a location which I can actually look up tomorrow at work, which I will do. So it's not the end of the world if I don't know at this moment. And even if it was the end of the world that I didn't know at this moment, I can't do anything about it. I can just wait until tomorrow. All right. Yeah, that's where it ends. And, or maybe not. We will see. All right, there is the end, but question, oh, maybe we have enough. We'll see. Or maybe not. Yeah, so the idea is that I will go in that direction and I will go to the end and get some sandstone. I'm silent. Silent like the wolf. That's not how that song goes. Oh, my boss also, we had a 2-hour meeting today, which is like ridiculously long for anything, but 2-hour meeting. And then he doesn't know how to finish quickly and on time. And so it's like the time to finish, and he is like, oh, I have like a cool closing thing that I want to do. And basically, he wanted us just to think about songs that express how we feel. But he took like 5 minutes to find a slide that says, find a song to express how you feel. It's like, yeah. I mean, I didn't have anything particularly to do. I was waiting on something else, but like, can imagine that you are late for a meeting with somebody because I'm late because my boss made me think of a song to describe how I feel at this moment. Uh-huh. mean, he's a good guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy and everything. And I think he genuinely does care about his subordinates, but it's a bit ridiculous. Some of the things, like he never ever starts anything on time and he never finishes on time. And it's so annoying. It's like, just finish on time. It's not that hard. You can be late, but like, so if you don't, like, if you are coordinating the meeting and you are late and you say, okay, well, let's go over because I started late, I think it's so unfair to people. Just be like, okay, the meeting started late, so we're going to finish. We're going to finish at the same time because that's respectful for other people's meetings, right? Right. Indeed. Okay. All right. You're making it to the end of this. No, that is not acceptable. Block behavior. No, actually, no, that. Oh, it can go. Darn. It can go up to another level because that's. This one can't because that's going to be covered with sandstone, but this one can go up another level. And in fact, I was doing that. So maybe I'll just keep it that way now. Ugh. Very frustrated. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Gonna get some sandstone now. Sandstone now. Sandstone now. Looking for some sandstone now. Sandstone now. Sandstone now. All right. Yes. This is exactly what I was looking for. And I think this is actually my last sandstone. Oh, never mind. Still have a lot of sandstone. I lied. I lied about the amount of sandstone I have, Mr. Sheep. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that also. All right. Yeah, my pyramid is starting to take shape, that's for sure. Well, that's pretty quick also, laying down the sandstone. All right. And we're almost done. We're almost done. This stack. I guess I can leave it like that. It's more annoying over there. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this stream. If you've enjoyed it, you can check out my streams on Monday, approximately from 5:30 my time to 8:30 my time. Um, Wednesday, same time. Thursday, same time. Uh, my next stream, I will be streaming Civilization 3, so that'll be next Monday. And I'll probably finish playing that game then. And I also will be, after that, on Tuesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, streaming Minecraft if you can't get enough of the Minecraft content. Please like and subscribe. As I said, I have a goal of 100 subscribers on YouTube, and please follow on Twitch as well. And tell all your friends about Adam the Pyramid Maker. Ha 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 ha.